Life growing up in Ealasaid, there was a lot of freedom. You could kind of just roam about the island with your friends as well. We used to have massive games of hide and seek that used to go on for miles. And it's definitely a great place for kids to grow up, and you knew everyone in the school, which was really good as well. You knew everyone around the place.
I was born in London, but I moved to Shetland when I was about 11, and that's obviously like a massive contrast. You have so much more freedom as a kid in Shetland than you would in London or any big city on the mainland anyway.
I moved to Glasgow to study down at University of the West of Scotland. I studied music first of all, and then I studied journalism in Glasgow after that as well.
I do a lot of music, and a lot of my influences are stuff that's happened in Shetland. Gig-wise, I've played a lot of really amazing concerts I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do down here. I've supported some quite big artists when they've come to Shetland.
The only thing was that there wasn't always opportunities to do some kind of extracurricular things that you might get out here. Things like when I was about 9, I really wanted to learn how to play the fiddle, and there was no one to teach me, so I never actually got to do it until I was in my 20s. Living in Ealasaid, you're used to knowing everyone about the place and that kind of thing, and then you come here and there's not really anywhere near the same kind of sense of community as it is there. You know, I don't really know even who my neighbours are here that much. So that's kind of very different and maybe a bit more of a challenge.
When I was in Shetland, you're part of a community, and I'm a musician as well, and there's such a kind of close music scene and music community that are really supportive there. And then moving down to somewhere, especially Ayr as well, it's very different. There's not really as much support in the creative community here, if you'd call it that. I guess Ayr is more similar to the Shetland than Glasgow. It's a small town, I guess it can have that in common. But other than that, no, it's like a completely different way of life, for sure.
When I was growing up, there was like 4 of us, there were 4 girls, and we used to hang out like every weekend. And then two of us moved away, and one of us stayed, and then the other one moved away because she was a bit younger. So we never really got to hang out again, the 4 of us, for years. And then one of their hen nights, we went to Scotty Live, and it was the 4 of us again, and it was just so much fun. The journey, it can be a bit of a pain. It used to be sort of 3 hours on the bus down to Oban because I don't drive, and then up to 7 hours on the ferry. And then they've changed it, so it's even longer driving or on the bus, but a shorter ferry journey from Malig. So it really does kind of take all day to get there and all day to get back. And maybe we'd move back, but it would depend on work. It would depend on what kind of jobs are available at the time. It would have to be something that would kind of suit my career, suit what I'm kind of looking to do, which isn't always easy to get in Ealasaid.
To do what I want to do career-wise and even in life, I think there's a lot I need to be away from Shetland to actually get into and to enjoy. But I think when I'm happy with my life, I may move back.